Okay, guys, so nutrition part 4. All right, we've talked about calories, we've talked about calorie recommendations, we've talked about a high day, we've talked about a no day now. Now what we want to talk about is on our high day and on our no day, where do the numbers come from? What are those numbers looking like? Okay, so we've got to go back to here. So 1485. Okay, so this individual, 1485. Is the calories that she needs to intake for the day. All right? Now, we're going to start with her no day. So her no day, okay, we're going to take protein. Her protein intake on her no day is 45%. Okay? This for all of you guys is going to be right in the 45% range. Now, some of you guys will probably be a little low, a little above that. Before you change that, come talk to me. But most of you guys, the 45% range is pretty much right where everybody needs to be spot on. Okay? So her fat intake as well, because remember, a no day is higher fat, so it's as well going to be 45%. Don't freak out. I know it seems like a lot, but wait till we get to the numbers, and it's not really as much as you think. Okay? So, and then her carbs, okay? Because remember, even though it's a no day, that doesn't mean that she's not going to intake carbs, okay? Because there is still going to be some fibrous carbs there, all right? So 10% is what we're shooting for. Once again, greens, you guys can up greens a little bit here and there for hunger-based items. Don't just be like cramming a bunch of greens in there too much, because what will happen is if you do too many greens, kills your appetite and you won't be able to get you your other numbers here. Okay? So make sure you have that. Okay, so 45%. So 45% of what? So 45% of her 1485 up here. Okay? So once again, we need the calculator again, because 45%, if I take 0.45 times the 1485, okay, I will receive we will receive, so 0.45 times 1485, we receive 668 decimals and some other stuff. Okay, so 668 is what we get there. All right, same thing down here. So 45 and 45, it's the same thing. So we get 668 again. Okay, now down here, okay, the 1485 times the 0.0, we get 148. Okay, 0.5. Let's just call it 148. Okay, so this is how many calories we need to get from those macros. Okay, so you're going to take this number now, and then you're going to divide it by each one of these corresponding numbers. Okay, for here. Okay, so my protein, I'm taking 66. I'm taking 668. Okay, and I'm going to divide that. So 668, and I'm going to divide that by 4, which gives me 167. Okay, so 167. So I'm actually going to erase this complete here. So divided by 4, okay, equals 167. So there's that. So now my fat, okay, so for every calorie here, okay, so for every 9 calories here, I get 1 gram of fat. So I take 9 and I divide it by 668. Okay, so once again, divided by 668. And I get 74. So 74. All right. Carbs, I'm going to do the same thing there too as well. I'm going to divide 148 divided by 4, because once again, 4 calories, okay, per gram of carbs. All right. So 37 is what we come to on there. So divided by 4. Okay. So walk through that math there. Okay. 0.45 times 1485 gave us 668. I take that number, I divide it by 4, and then that gives me 167, which is how many grams of protein I need to intake. And then I just go to my fat again. So fat. So where you'll get messed up at here, guys, is we have a tendency to forget that fat is 9 that we divided by instead of 4. Okay? So make sure you remember that. If you're getting the same numbers here at top and bottom, something's off. All right? So remember that concept of the fluctuation there. All right? So 0.45 times 1485, 668. 668 divided by 9 gets me 74 grams of fat. 10% times 1485 gets me 148 in calories. Divided by 4, I get 37 grams of carbs. Okay? So that is my no day right there calculated for me. Okay? So pause the video. We're going to go to video number 5. That's where we're going to do our high day. So that's exactly what we are going to do for a high day. So take a moment now between 4 and 5 to go ahead and calculate your numbers, all right, for that day.